Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If I look like I have on the same outfit from my other video that I will be posting, not today, but the next day, yeah, don't pay attention to that. I made both of these videos in the same day. So, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite LGBTQ movies. Most of them are anime, and I wanted to put a live action one in here somewhere. I did make a video about this, but that was for more like movies and TV shows that have or that is centered around LGBTQ characters. And these are just some of my favorite movies. So, let's get into it. Okay, now this one, I recently just watched this one. I watched this one 2 weeks ago, and I already love this movie. This movie is one of my favorites. This movie is called My Policeman, and it is a story about two men. One is Patrick, a young artist who has his own like art museum, and one is about a young police officer named Tom. These two enter into a love triangle with Tom's wife, Mary, I believe. And this is throughout the 1950s and 60s London, British UK, where being gay or queer was very illegal. It was very illegal to be gay at that time period, to be queer. And they are caught up in this love triangle with three of them, and Tom is struggling to choose between his wife and his love for Patrick. This movie, I hate to say it, I think it falls under the like stereotypical like gay tragic romance trope. It kinda does fall under that category, but it kinda doesn't, because Patrick ends up going to jail for 12 years because of his sexuality. He's emotionally broken. And if you've ever heard or seen this movie, there is a scene in there where he gets beat up. He gets the shit beat out of him by one of the inmates. And he doesn't do anything. He just takes it. That to me is just very like messed up and tragic. It really is. And then of course Tom, he ends up losing his job. But Mary is the one who caused all of this to happen, who caused Tom to lose his job and Patrick going to jail for like 12 years. She was the one who caused all of this because she was jealous, and she was also homophobic. But, later on, as they are older, she regrets her actions, even though it's too late, the damage has already been done. So, yeah, it's a good movie, and it's also one of those, like, time period dramas where it's like, this was what it was like for people back then that were queer or LGBTQ. This movie pretty much showed you what it was like being gay or being secretly gay in the 1950s, 60s, which is really messed up. It was illegal back then compared to now. Also, Harry Styles is in this movie. Harry Styles is in this movie. He plays Patrick. Oh my god. He did a great job with Patrick. He did a great job. The movie is great. He did a great job. I didn't even know he could act, honestly. I didn't know that, but yeah, he's in this movie. He does a great job. So, number 5, that's my number 5 pick. I probably should have put this at number 1, but this is my video. I'm putting it where I want to put it. Number 4. Okay, so number 4. This one I also recently just watched as well. Tokyo. No, wait, hang on. My bad, guys. Now this one, I discovered this one last year, and this is another, but this is a favorite of mine. It is Stranger by the Shore. It is a animated queer gay romance movie. It's not like a stereotype. If you've ever seen or heard of this movie, you clearly, should know about it. Yeah, Stranger by the Shore. It's about a gay couple. Excuse me. It's about a gay couple who lives by the beach, by the shore. And one of them is very kind of like, not closed-minded, but he's kind of like guarded around himself and his feelings because of his past. Ooh. Sorry, you guys. He's kind of like, he's like guarded or protective of himself around himself. Ooh. Around himself because of like past events or people from his past. So when he meets his new boyfriend, they have to like go through all these different challenges as anybody would in any relationship. And oh my god. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm okay. They go through all these different like relationship challenges as any relationship would. And they end up meeting by the shore. So it's a good movie. To me, it's underrated because I don't think a lot of people know about it. Which is kind of, it's like everybody knows about these other anime movies about queer people, LGBTQ people, but there are some ones that are like hidden gems. So I think you should watch this one if you like movies centered around healthy, positive relationships, but also ones that are complex. I do think that they have a complex relationship as well. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. My allergies are acted up. But that was number 4. Coming in at number 3. Okay, so coming in at number 3, we have Given the movie at number 3, because, and there's a reason why I put Given at number 3. Yes, I do genuinely love this movie, but there are certain things about it that is a little problematic. Toxic, manipulative people in relationships and, codependency in that type of relationships is just not okay in my opinion. It's very messed up. That's why I put it at number 3. But it's still a good movie. This movie centers around the other members of the band. Haruki and Kaji. I'm not going to say his first name, but because pretty much everybody mostly calls him Kaji. So I'm going to call him Kaji. It centers around mostly like Kaji and Haruki's relationship in the band, not just like Mafuyu and Ueno. Ueno and Mafuyu, they are in the movie, they're featured in the movie here and there, but it's mostly centered around the relationship of Kaji and Haruki. There's this one scene at the end that got me where Kaji says, "Oh, the reason why I started to make all these changes in my life so I could be a man worthy of your love." Because Kaji felt like he wasn't worthy to be in love with Haruki. Which, this movie, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's very realistic. I hope we get another movie, or at least like a season 2 of the first season. Ueno and Mafuyu's relationship is cute. It's adorable. Mafuyu gets more and more interested in music. He gets more interested in like writing song lyrics. I would know because I write song lyrics as well. And to see that, it really is just cool. If you're a fan of Given, the anime and the movie, let me know if you've seen it, but it's one of my faves. And coming in at number 2, we have Dokusei, aka Classmates. I like this one. This one is also realistic. This one is also centered around two people in a relationship that are in high school, but they're like complete opposites, like opposites attract kind of thing. They go through high school life navigating their relationship, and it's a good example of what a gay relationship should be. It's a positive, healthy, consensual relationship. Even though this movie had a scene where a teacher tried to take advantage of one of their students, nothing actually happened, but it was still inappropriate. So if you have seen this movie or if you like this movie, let me know. It really is a good movie. And again, it's a good example of what a gay relationship should be like in a TV show or in a movie. It should not be fetishized, or like SA should not be romanticized. Nothing negative in a relationship should be romanticized. And this movie, it does a good job of not doing that. So, Dokusei, aka Classmates, one of my faves. You need to watch it if you haven't. It is available on YouTube for free if you haven't seen it yet. And number 1, this is another one I recently watched, but this one, I do love this one already. This one to me is like what I think Pride is, and that is the 2003 movie Tokyo Godfathers. Tokyo Godfather centers around Hana, a transgendered nightclub performer, and she unfortunately ends up losing everything and becomes homeless. She and a group of her friends find a baby in a trash can, and they try to protect the baby and raise it, but realistically, she knows that, oh, I'm never going to be a mom because I'm trans. And this is a Japanese animated movie that came out in 2003, centered around Japanese queer people. Now, some of you are probably thinking, Japan is homophobic. I don't think Japan is 100% homophobic. I don't think that. Especially given their history and culture with queer people. Especially if you look at their history, there's a lot of history with them having queer LGBTQ people. So, you're a hypocrite if you think Japan is that way, but you know that they have some history there. So, Tokyo Godfathers, it's pretty much just about community and being there for each other and having those friends in that community, having people in that space, and it will tug at your heartstrings like it did me. There were certain parts of the movie that kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie, because homophobia, transphobic people piss me off, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. All of these movies are good, and they're realistic in their own ways. Tokyo Godfathers, it's all about community. Finding your people that you want to be around, that you want in your life, that support you and love you for who you are. And this movie is a good example of why I believe Japan is not 100% homophobic. Because if they were, bitch, they wouldn't have movies like this come out. This movie came out in 2003. I was a child when this came out. I didn't discover this movie until I was in my early 20s. So, Tokyo Godfathers, highly recommend you watch it. It's good. All these movies that I've mentioned are good. Most of them are animated, except for My Policeman, that's live action. But, this is just some of my favorite movies, some of my favorites, top 5. But starting this week, I will make another video about some of my favorite LGBTQ YouTubers that I love, and I've been watching their videos for years. And yeah, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the content that I'm putting out and creating and making. Like I said, I don't have a camera right now, but when I do get one, I want my videos to be a little more, not professional, but I want to add something new to my videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy Juneteenth and happy Pride Month. I will be making a video on some of my favorite, LGBTQ queer people of different, racial backgrounds or celebrities. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you in the next video.